Happy Saturday evening, YESLandRealty! Congratulations po sa lahat ng mga top sellers for the month of April. Maraming salamat talaga. Actually, nakaka-inspire kayo kasi pinapatunayan niyo po that even despite of the crisis that the world is facing and even despite that we have this pandemic, kayang-kaya pong bumenta. So tonight, I was tasked to give an inspirational talk on how you can have your best year ever in real estate. So are you ready? If you are ready and also gusto mong malaman kung paano ka magkakaroon ng best year mo this 2021, kindly comment down below. I am ready. Yan. So for tonight, I'll be sharing to you 4 stories. Actually, these are 4 stories or actually 4 experiences na ang dami kong natutunan. And bakit nga ba experiences ang isi-share ko? Kasi ako po, through the years and through my career as an entrepreneur and also in real estate, I have learned some of the best lessons through my experiences. And I believe this is worth sharing. In fact, may isang psychologist or popular psychologist and best-selling author na nagsabi that experiences are the best teacher. But the worst experiences teaches the best lessons. So let's dive into it. So, kung as most of you know, meron akong YouTube channel and kung hindi pa po kayo nakaka-subscribe, kindly subscribe and find me on YouTube. My name is Armand Cruz. And yung first story ko is related with my YouTube channel. Kasi 2 weeks ago, meron akong na-tripping na mag-anak or family that came from YouTube or YouTube inquiry. And in the middle of the viewing, yung tatay was told his son na, JJ, yan, tinawag yung anak niya, JJ, this is Armand Cruz, the one that you see on TV. Huh? Really? You are Armand Cruz? Sumagot ako, sabi ko, I am. And he was really amazed, tuwang-tuwa siya that he met me. Sabi niya sa akin, Armand Cruz, paulit-ulit siya ng name ko, Armand Cruz, Armand Cruz. Sinasabihan na siya ng tatay niya, you call him Tito Armand. Sabi niya, Armand Cruz? Armand Cruz? He even got yung phone ng tatay niya and started to do some little vlogging. Tapos inon niya yung camera, tapos tinutok niya dun sa garahe. Sabi niya, this is the living room, this is the dining room, this is the kitchen. And tuwan-tuwa ako kasi ang cute-cute. And actually, hindi lang naman ito yung first time na magkaroon ako experience na yung bata or isang bata nakilala ko because of my YouTube channel. Kasi I have had experiences before and even mga benta na ang nakakita pa sa akin yung mismong anak nila or apo nila kaya sila napabili. But this leads me to my first tip or first thing that you should do to have your best year ever in real estate, which is build your social media influence. Ano yun, Arman? Ano yung social media influence? Kasi nakasanayan lang kasi natin mag-Facebook ads, mag-Instagram ads, mag-ads tayo, magbayad lang tayo ng paid ads. Pero ito kasing social media influence is building your presence or building your influence or building a fan base, building followers, building subscribers or likers on Facebook, and making them as your fans or community. Parang na-trap mo na silang mga clients nandun sa community mo. And, paano yan, Arman? Ayaw ko. Kinakabahan ako, baka hindi ako pakinggan, or baka hindi ako panoodin, baka walang mag-like. Well, to be honest, that has been one of my concerns before I started yung YouTube ko. Pero you know what? I stumbled upon this one article that changed my perspective about being a social media influencer or building my social media brand. Sabi niya doon, everyone has their own audience. Ibig sabihin na, yes, itong tao na to may not like you. But, ang hinahanap mo yung taong magla-like, magpa-follow, and magsusubscribe sa'yo. You're not looking for people that wouldn't like you. You're looking for people who would like you and who would join you in your journey. So, actually, kung iisipin mo, sobrang lakas na po na social media ngayon. And I don't know why yung iba is still doubting, uy, baka trend lang yan, or baka yung iba nag-iisip pa na, naku, kinakabahan ako, baka hindi na. Paano pag ito na yung future? Yung isang example na this is the future in the US, some of the YouTube personalities. Okay, mas kilala pa kaysa sa mga artista. That's how big social media is. And just imagine the power. In the future, ang mga bata like si JJ and yung iba kong mga naging client na yung tatay or yung lolo ang bumili is ang hindi na po nila makikilala ang artista. Mas kilala pa po nila yung mga YouTuber or yung mga Instagram influencer. Kasi yun na po yung kinalakihan nila. And I invite you to start building your own influence. It doesn't have to be big. It's just yung ano lang yung kaya mo. If you can do video form, written form, or audio form, it's okay. It depends on you kung ano yung kaya mo. Okay? Ang importante, you start. So, how do you start? Very basic. Pumunta tayo kay paring Google, mag-type tayo sa search bar, how to start my YouTube channel. Napakadali. How to start my Instagram profile. How to start my TikTok profile. Sobrang dali na lang po. Lahat po ng bagay na sa search na natin. Again, build your social media influence. The second story that I'll be sharing to you is about an electrical post. So, as some of you may know, yung family ko was very blessed that we were able to build yung first home namin. Pero, apart from that positivity, yung good news na yun, it didn't come without challenges. Actually, sa bahay namin, yung sa lote namin, sa harap niya, merong isang poste. Nasa unahan, hindi siya in between kasi kadalasan po, in between siya ng dalawang lote. Ito po, medyo nakalihis kasi itong in between is may kanal so hindi nila malagay doon. So nakalihis yung poste, medyo nakaharang ng konti sa unahan namin. Itong poste na to may bali na. As in full bali na, baling-bali na siya. Ang humahawak na lang o kinakapitan niya yung wiring. And sabi ko, shucks, nakakabato, baka mamaya bumagsak. And magiging danger pa siya sa, hindi lang sa family ko, pero sa paligid namin. So, ang una naming ginawa was to ask yung neighbors na report na ba yung poste. Sabi naman, it was reported by multiple peoples and mga more than a year nang na-report siya. Pero nothing has happened. So the following day, ang ginawa ng misis ko, tinawagan niya si Meralco. Sabi niya, nag-report siya. And ang in fairness naman kay Meralco, the following day, nagpapunta siya ng tao to inspect. And nagkataon, I was driving going to that lot kasi nga, ever since na magbe-build na kami, actually, I believe may mga ka-relate dito. Kapag nagbe-build ka na, ang saya. Gusto mo yung feeling na dinadaanan mo lagi yung lote mo. So, nung nagbe-build ako, papunta na ako, check ko siya. Sabi ko, tinanong ko si sir. Sabi ko sa kanya, sir, papalitan na ba yan? Sabi niya, oo, kasi baling-bali na talaga siya. So, I had my hopes high kasi, yun nga, dumating naman kaagad, tapos na-report. So, sinabi ko kay Dayan. So, naghintay kami, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, wala nangyari. Tumawag uli yung misis ko, nag-follow up, sabi sa Meralco, nasa department na daw na may concern or yung mismo mag-aasikaso nun. So, okay na uli, binaba yung phone, tapos naghintay kami uli. 1, 2, 3 weeks uli. After 3 weeks, wala na naman nangyari. So, my wife had to call again and to check if ano bang nangyayari dun sa poste. And sabi naman daw, yun nga, nasa department, tapos ang sabi na ngayon ng department is nag-iipon na daw ng mga materials para makabit yung poste. So, naghintay kami. Uli, 1, 2, 3. Halos 3 weeks or 4 weeks, hintay, tumawag kami uli. And dumating na rin yung point that ako personally felt very frustrated kasi nga, I don't want to live in a house wherein everybody might be in danger na pumuksak yung poste, may masirang bahay or masirang something or may mapahamak na buhay. But you know what? I'm very lucky to have a wife in the end kasi nga, she's very patient. At the same time, she has this gift of making things happen. Alam mo yung mga bagay na hindi mo alam na pwede pa palang gawa ng paraan or pwede pa palang tiyagain at magagawa ng paraan, siya nagagawa niya ng paraan. Which leads me to the second thing that you should have or you should do to have your best year ever in real estate. You have to exert effort until you make things happen. You know what, guys? Our world is made of people who made things happen. Just imagine if yung mga inventor ng kuryente, ng ilaw, was a person who has this loser mindset na kahit 1 or 2 failures lang, magi-give up na siya. Do you think we will have electricity? Paano kung yung inventor ng internet, di ba? Had this mentality na ang hirap, hindi niya kaya, or she will, konting challenges lang, will give up na. Do you think magkakaroon tayo ng internet? I believe not. And you know what? I'm very lucky to have my wife, Diane, as my partner. I love you, mommy. Kasi nakakatuwa. She is a problem solver. Diba? She is a good example of a person who exerts effort until she makes it happen. And she does. Sobrang galing niya. So continue with the story. After ilang months of waiting, after ilang months of finding people, actually hindi na ako nakialam. Si Dayan na lang, hinayaan ko na lang siya kasi na-frustrate na talaga ako. I was being affected of of that poste na nasa unahan na lagi ko nakikita. And lo and behold, Dayan was able to find somebody who was able to help us with the post. And napaltan siya. In just 2 days, napaltan siya. Sobrang galing. Bakit ko sinasabi to? Bakit importante na maging person ka that makes things happen? Bakit? Kasi, if you have this mindset of, ay, hindi ko na kaya, may konting challenges lang, nawawala ka na, or ayaw mo na, you will not attain anything in life. But if you are this person who makes things happen and who makes solutions out of problems, I'm sure magiging successful ka. Lalo-lalo na you are in YESLand, you are in one of the best if not the best, but maybe the top realty in the whole Philippines who can give support and also yung mga pangangailangan ng salesperson na sasagot. So, all you have to do is just to be that person. Okay, you have to be that person. You just have to make this happen for you. So again, be a person who exerts effort until they make it happen. Okay, so this third story that I'll be sharing to you is one of my first clients in YouTube. Actually, siya yata yung nag-ice break sa akin na unang kliyente ko galing sa YouTube. And it wasn't the most pleasing experience. Actually, during the closing of this deal, he even walked out on me. I think it's because hindi niya naiintindihan yung proseso nung pagbili sa developer. Tapos nung medyo naintindihan ko naman kasi nga bilang mas ano tayo, dapat nga mas nakakaintindi tayo, mas pasensyoso tayo as a salesperson. I understood it na lang and I told to the daughter, ma'am, okay lang po yan. Kasi nagsusorry sa akin yung daughter. Sabi ko, ma'am, okay lang po yan, naintindihan ko po. Kasi si daddy niyo po frustrated kasi po hindi siya sanay bumili sa developer. Sanay kasi yung daddy niya pumili sa tao-tao. So, sanay siya yung negotiate, sasagutin na ganito yung ganito niya, sasagutin ni ganito yung ganyan. So, hindi niya magagawa yun. And in fairness naman, after 2 days, medyo nahimasman na si sir, tinawagan niya ako, and nag-sorry siya. And yun nga, naging first ice break ko sa kanya. And natuwa sila sa service namin, to the point na, yun nga, kami na rin nag-title transfer. I offered yung services namin ng title transfer dun sa client, and natuwa naman siya. And itong recently lang, itong same client na to, kasi medyo natandaan ko siya. I'm the type of person na medyo natatandaan ko yung mga ginawa mo sa akin. And minsan, admittedly, minsan I have a hard time forgiving. Pero, so nung isang beses tumawag siya, sabi niya, Armand, may nabili akong property, pwede ba kayo mag-transfer nito? Nagulat ako. Tapos sabi niya, dun daw sa same subdivision na nabenta ko sa kanya. So sabi ko, ano ba naman yan? Hindi man lang ako natandaan o hindi man lang ako naalala na sa akin na lang bumili. Pero yun nga, sabi ko, sige, okay lang. Let's tanggapin natin. And nung pagdating namin dun sa bahay nila, meron pa pala silang additional questions. Sabi niya, Armand, kailangan namin ng tulong mo. Pahingi kami ng advice. Siyempre, sa mga ginawa niya, winok-otan niya na ako, tapos yun pa, hindi pa bumili sa akin, tapos sa akin pa-transfer. So, medyo bumibingo na si sir, kumbaga, mapupuno ka na rin sa kanya. Pero yun nga, sabi ko, sige, tanggapin natin. And which leads me to the third thing that you should be doing so that you can have your best year ever is to have to serve without expecting anything. So, nung nung kinausap niya ako, kasi nagkaroon sila may binibili siyang isa pang property. Again, hindi na naman sa akin, pero okay lang. Sabi nga natin, serve without expecting anything. Sabi ko, sige, yung buyer daw makulit. Gusto daw agad-agad bayaran. Kaso yung titulo, nandun sa isang buyer. So medyo nagkaroon ng concern, medyo magulo. So, ang ginawa na lang namin mag-asawa, sabi namin, nagbigay kami ng advice, o ganito gagawin natin, mag-due diligence po tayo, kukuha po tayo ng certified true copy, etc., 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 without asking for any fee. Tapos, ayun, until nag-closing na, and they were happy. You know what? Yung pagbigay namin na service na yun, just to answer yung questions, to give them suggestions kung anong pwede nilang gawin, and to do that due diligence for free. Kasi wala kaming binayaran lang namin yung kumuha po ng certified true copy. You know what? Ang naging result ng transaction na yun? We were able to get inavail po nila yung services namin of number one, transferring yung 2 properties ng title. And then next, we will be selling yung property where they are living on. You know what, guys? May nagsabi. Okay, isang magaling na tao na no one has ever became poor by giving. Agulitin ko po. No one has ever became poor by giving. This is true, very true. If you've noticed, most of the big entrepreneurs or the big names like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, they are very charitable. And tignan nyo, kahit sobrang bigay sila ng bigay ng service nila, ng time, talent, and treasure nila, they still receive more blessings than any other people in the world. Yes, I know we have different capacities. We have different financial um, bank or laman ng bangko natin. But you know what? Yung service and also giving can be in other forms. Like yung ginawa ko just by answering yung mga questions nila, helping them without asking for any fee for the consultation, I was able to gain more business. And I invite you to do the same. Okay? Serve. Kasi ang nangyayari po ngayon sa real estate, dahil FB ads na tayo, tapos madali na lang po kumuha ng kliyente, we become very transactional. Benta na lang kaagad, walang advice. And baliktarin po natin yon. We start with advice muna and then benta. I'm sure yung mga clients natin would appreciate it. Serve without expecting anything in return. The last story that I'll be sharing to you holds very dear into my heart because yun nga, itong MECQ, hindi ko alam kung alam ng lahat, pero my parents had COVID and it was really heartbreaking for a son like me. I'm actually the eldest. And nung nalaman ko yun, grabe. I really didn't know what to do. Kasi sabi ko, bawal ako lumapit, bawal pumunta doon. Diba? I mean, we didn't know what was happening. Actually, yung mga kapatid ko, we were shaken. Lahat kami na-shake. Okay? Lahat kami. Pero you know what? After ilang hours or I believe the following day, I told myself, I have to pick myself up because I am the eldest. I have to lead the family. And sabi ko, pupulutin yung sarili ko. And I told myself, what can I control? Ano yung pwede kong gawin dito sa situation na to? So, ang ginawa ko na lang, yung pwede kong kontrolin. Mamili para sa kanila, magluto para sa kanila. Halos everyday po nagluluto ako for them. Actually, nung month na yun, nung April last month, sabi ko, Lord, kahit hindi na ako makabenta this month, or kahit hindi na ako makabenta, basta gumaling ng parents ko. Pero, yun nga, mabait siya ni Lord. Ngayon, they're recovering and hopefully maging negative na yung father ko. Yung mom ko is negative na sa COVID and hopefully soon. Pero grabe yung experience na yun. Hindi ko alam. It actually tested me mentally. Kasi nga kasabay nun, we didn't have a house help. Last year, nung nagkaroon ng quarantine, ng ECQ, medyo magaan. I was able to work. I was able to do the things that I needed to do for the business. Pero itong year na to, wala kaming house help kasi nga she needed to go to my wife's mother and kami lang. Kami lang ni Dayan yung naglilinis at nag-aayos, nagluluto ng bahay. So, and at the same time, syempre, yung wife ko, nag-aaral din. So, sino na magluluto? Sino na maglilinis? So, sa akin napunta lahat yun. And talagang hindi ko malaman kung anong gagawin ko nung time na yun na frustrate na ako. Minsan naiinis na ako sa wife ko, naiinis na ako kay Miguel, hindi ko na alam gagawin ko. Pero you know what? Sabi nga nila, and which leads me to the last. Okay, the last thing that you should learn to do para magkaroon ka ng best year ever, you have to understand that trials are blessings in disguise. You know what I did? I tried to control what I can control, which was my mind. This was last month, made me better. I came out better. I learned how to control my emotions more. I learned how to understand what should be done and what are the most important things na dapat unahin. Sobrang galing lang talaga kasi I was praying for a moment. Pinag-pray ko to kay Lord na Lord, bigyan mo ako ng give me more patience, teach me more, make me more give me more wisdom. And yung experience ng COVID with my parents, na frustration, and yung mga hindi mo magawa, and hindi ka makatrabaho, sabi ko, ang galing, galing. Tinuruan ako ni Lord magluto. Tinuruan ako mag-spend ng time with my kid. It's the first time that I actually did parenting. Kasi nga, kadalasan po, kung meron pong 12, when meron pong 24 hours in a day, 12 hours po doon or 10 hours po doon, nasa labas po ako nagtitripping. Hindi na po ako nakapag-spend ng time with my kid. And pero during this MECQ, I spent a lot of time with Miguel and I learned a lot from him. Yung mga exams ni Dayan, sabi ko, grabe, sunod-sunod exams. Siyempre, iniisip ko, she has to pass. So, ang ginawa ko, kahit nagdadabog na ako sa loob-loob ko, sabi ko, I had to suck it up, I have to accept this, and I have to be responsible. And it made me grow as a better person. Even yung relationship ko with my parents, it grew even more. So again, trials are a blessing in disguise. If meron kang pinagdadaanan ngayon, intindihin mo that there is a blessing behind that. So ayun po, trials are a blessing in disguise. I'm about to finish my talk and I'd like to summarize yung 4 things that you can do so that you have your best year ever in real estate. You just have to remember the word best. Build your social media influence, exert effort until you make things happen, serve without expecting anything in return, and trials are blessings in disguise. So, meron lang ako last kwento na gustong i-share sa inyo. Actually, sobrang helpful niya. When I was starting as a real estate agent for a big developer, I gave up a job na maganda naman yung kita. As in, I was earning more than what my age or yung age bracket ko is earning. And sobrang galit na galit po yung parents ko that I gave that up for just becoming a salesperson or an agent. And you know what? After 3 months in the job, I was also feeling the same, feeling frustrated, hindi ko alam kung anong ginagawa ko kasi wala na akong pera. Tapos, nanghihingi ako sa parents ko and syempre may maririnig ka lagi. And yung pressure pa sa work. So as I was going to work riding the bus, I was feeling hopeless. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to quit. I wanted to stop. And nung pagdaan ng bus, okay, may nakita akong billboard. Ang nakalagay sa billboard, pray it works. You know what, guys? Yung journey of having your best year ever in real estate can be frustrating. I've been there. Napagdaanan ko yan. I've been to those obstacles. Dadaanan mo yung obstacles, yung challenges, yung mga dream stealers, dadaanan mo lahat yan. Pero you know what? Ang baon mo lang dyan is prayer. Si Lord. So, before I end, I want you to remember that out of all that I said, always remember that if you have trials or you have challenges and hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin mo, pray. It works. Yun lang po and maraming salamat po sa pagkinig sa akin or pagdinig po ng talk ko. And yun lang. So, maraming salamat. Bye-bye.